Revea. Hababa. Revea. Alright, let's see. Did I break anything? No, I didn't break anything. I'm just underdressed. Oh, this is gonna have some reactions. Oh no, it's not mirrored. You're not gonna see. I should have mirrored the text. Whatever. This will be funny. Smiling. Alright, so let's do a classic here. This is such a... This is my old talking music. Let's go. Let's see. Do I need to do anything else? I think I'm good. Do notifications work? I think so. Okay, that's here. That's okay. This notification. Okay, I think we're good. I think think I'm good. So, volume should be fine-ish. Yeah, I think we're good. Ba-ba. Wait, what? Did I? Oh, I see what I did. Okay, okay. Why? Why? 2, 3 sub. Thank you. Have a go. Oh, that's a little soft compared to everything else. And there you go. Yes, am I wearing panties? No. Okay. Oh shit. I'm glad I checked. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. The one time I checked. Usually it's just for the meme. But not this time. Alright. Hi. Oh my god. I heard that there's so much happening on Twitch right now. Everyone's view count is dropping. Oh no. It's okay. I have you, don't I? So, stretch. Can we have an awooga in chat to start off with? Can we have awoogas in chat?
28 months with the cute tartsy. Let's go. Hello, cute tartsy. How are you today, outsy heart?
I mean, you can also do an just to make it a little bit more nostalgic. Like, focus. Eight. Oh my god, is it real? Yo. Huh, interesting. Anyway. Oh, this is not a new remix. This is an old song. Are y'all ready? Or should I say? Let me grab this. Are you ready? Okay.
Awooga.
I think I haven't had this on in 4 years. Well, this character is genuinely. Some lights.
great to see more of you again. Till then.
What's that? Put you here, and then here, or here. Yes, here. Hey, Emma. Penguin, thank you for the 5. Hi. Full view. There we go. Hey. Emma. Or should I say, oh, you're fragile heterosexuality master. Welcome to the Maid Cafe. We are in a cafe right now, you know? Hey. Hey. Trash can, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Hell yeah. Beak horns. Look at my horns. Alright. So here's the thing. I have to say it. I have to say it. I have to fucking say it. Because I know you. I know you. I know you. I know you. Y'all like small titties, don't you? I know you do. You do, don't you? Fine. 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 I did it. I brought it back. Fine. I did it. It's back. The actual small character, small proportions avatar. I say small, but genuinely, it's not small. These are actually the thickest hips and thighs I have put on an avatar ever. Ever. This is the thickest avatar. With maybe one exception. Yes, maybe one exception. These are the biggest thighs, though, for sure. So, I can show it to you. I can show it to you. This is a... I could do it. I could show it to you. Do you want to see? Do you want to see what I'm talking about? I really could. I might find this one familiar, actually. All I gotta do is take off this thing here and just... I got safety panties on, okay? There might be clipping, but don't mind. They're safety panties. Yeah? See? It's pretty fucking thick, okay? These thighs are huge. The only thing different is the titty size. Now these are actually like bigger than my alien thighs. Actually, these are bigger. So I have different proportions. That's for sure. Also, I got like fucking fishnets and shit. So, hi. Do you like this? Hmm? 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 Do you like it? Hmm? Give me my fucking affirmation, huh? Hmm? You know how everyone has been reacting to me? I swear to God. When I was like a fucking alien and shit, I was like elegant, crossing my fucking legs, flipping my hair, doing all of those things the whole time. And then I switched to this, and then everyone fucking pounced like fucking raptors, like fucking like fucking dinosaurs in like a bad Jurassic World movie. Like, oh my god. They're not that bad, but like, oh my god. It's been fucking crazy. So I I think I think I think y'all have a bias towards seeing me this way. Towards seeing me not be. I think y'all just like brats, don't you? That's the vibe that this. Y'all just like this, don't you? Well, turns out I like it too. So I guess we have something in common. So, maybe I enjoy it as well. So maybe you're onto something. Maybe you're onto something. So, we could like explore this a bit more. Explore this a bit more. I mean, maybe. Well, either way, for the last 2 months, have been doing a whole bunch of renovations, and guess what? I'm fucking done. Sort of. I'm done enough that I could be active again. I've done enough. So, like, the computer exists, some acoustics exist. That's like it's like 60% operational, but it's operational, It's not 100% battle station, but it's okay enough to be here again. So, I want to. Oh, actually, I usually do it with the armpit like this. Isn't this cute? Like the single armpit, right? Right? Keep the traditional style. So, yes, I. I have a schedule. I have a fucking schedule now. Holy fuck. I know, me having a schedule, call me fucking bullshit, but I have to try. I have to try. Okay, before 2023, I always had a schedule. I was always here, okay? So I have to try once again. So, a YouTube short every day, 3 streams a week of various types. That is the basis of it all. And as promised, the ASMR content is coming back now that the studio is half operational. I hope you look forward to hearing me say all the fucked up things you want me to fucking say. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, whatever. Crazy. I'm putting my sweater back on. Okay. Putting my sweater back on. So, crazy. I actually got this thing back. Oh, right hand, left hand. Oh. Now, I will say, this is as classic as I'm going to get, okay? This is as classic as it's going to get. I'm not going to main a femboy. Okay, not happening. Okay, we're not doing the femboy. We're not doing the femboy. No. This is as close as classic as it's gonna get. Make up your own interpretation. Hi. I have done that consistently so far. The thing is that a lot of my actual classic avatars were all already, titty ladies anyway. So like, So, what is it that we could do today? Now, I have a couple of streams already planned. One of them is a Signalis stream that I promised my friends to do, like, at some point, but I've been waiting for everything to be finished. So I'm gonna be doing this Signalis stream at some point. I have never played the game or haven't seen that game. Secondly, I want to do a Minecraft stream because I have never played until the Ender Dragon stuff. Like I've only just played like, okay, this is my Minecraft experience. Okay, I mine for materials. I make a box house. That's it. That's all I've done in Minecraft in the last 12 years. Only time I've ever done anything in Minecraft is I mine for materials, and I make a box house, and then I stop playing. That's all the Minecraft I've ever done. So I want to see what this main part is of Minecraft, where you beat the Ender Dragon or some shit. Sure, I'll play that, right? I've only played Minecraft Classic. Yes. So to me, it's like, let's find out. I trained my titties in a hyperbolic time chamber for 10,000 years. Yeah, that was the time traveling, the time travel Moocubus. I considered remaking time travel Moocubus as well, because I have like live 3Ds and a lot of art that is of like time skip Moocubus. But I think I've made so many big titty characters that there's something about this. I actually wrote lore about this particular version of my character. It's so funny. Do I have to do engagement bait now, by the way? Like, hey, if everyone presses 1 in chat, does the view count go up? is this like the lurker patch where like y'all don't get counted or something? I heard rumors. I don't know what's real or not. I haven't been on in like a while, right? You gotta inform me what the meta is now. I gotta learn again. I'm like a newbie again, you know? Every year some new shit happens. And the lurker patch, Awuga. Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Zhuyui.
Is the meta no longer hot tubs? Oh. I haven't seen those in a while, right? That's been like 4+ years since I did one or something. Yeah. Is my ass clipping? No, it's not. It's good, right? We're good, right? We're good. Okay, so hi. Welcome. Hi. 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 Is this the right height, or do you see me more like this? You see me more like this, don't you? from your height up there, this is how you view me. I know it is. Mm-hmm. I know it is. It's not like I don't like it. So you may continue to look at me like that. So yeah. Mm-hmm. I wrote my schedule on a note. I wrote something down, everyone. Can you believe me? I wrote something down. I wrote it on like a note. I need someone to make it nice and fancy. I have like an old graph or like a template that I can put dates on for like schedules, but I don't know where it is because I don't know where all my assets are. I have to like gamble which folder they are in because I have nothing organized. But here, I wrote some notes. Oh, let me get this. Okay. Oh, do I have to censor it? It has a bunch of website names. Paste. It doesn't paste. What the? Oh, there we go. Okay. Let me just censor this a little bit. Okay. Okay, it's like this is. Oh, it looks so messy in chat. Okay. Here are my notes. Okay, I'm like a proper adult. Okay, I promise you. Look, I took notes of a schedule. Holy fucking shit! You're gonna be able to like look at the clock and watch me. Rather than relying on my Twitter posts. Oh my god. Fucking insane. First thing, yeah, I need to lock in. I need to lock in and make it happen. Yeah, that's censored. The dashes are censored, just to fill in the gaps in your mind. Okay, I know you're. We both know what I fucking do. Okay, we both know what I fucking do. Okay, so anyway. Okay, so hi, Eriki. No. This is the same base that I've been editing and using for the last year. This is my Shinano head and the Manuka base edit. Always. Hi, everyone. So, how are we going to address our changed relationship now? Okay, for the last alien years, and I'm still gonna be using both my characters for intertwining the fates, okay? Because honestly, well, I need a new life to do. This is true. The truth of it is, I need a new life to do, and I think that I need to find someone who could just make me a cheap torso of me going moo 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 moo. That's all I need. Just a small basic thing. I don't need anything complicated. I just need to look half decent presentable while doing this. Right, that's life to do, right? So that's all I need to do. I need someone to do that. That's all. Right, so that's one thing. You certainly do know someone, Safi. Hi. Mm. So, um, since I am guessing how you are viewing me, do you know how I'm viewing you, by the way? I think you're not as tall as you make it out to be. I have to say that you tall people have never worked a day in your life to be this tall. You're just born that way. Yet, at every chance and opportunity, you use your fucking height to make a joke to me. I know how to. I see how it is. I see what it is. Whoop. Uh-huh. But you know what? It's fine. Even if you can pick me up or something, don't worry about it. I will probably not bite you unless that's what you want, but whatever. So, hey. Hey. Uh, Look at this walking space. Whee. Bye. VR Studio. Hey. Crazy, huh? Last time you heard all the echo, remember? And now it's like not so echoey anymore. I have like, look, it's wood. I got these wooden panels here. And then there's like all this material inside of these wooden panels to like filter shit out and shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. And it took like a while. I have carpet now too. Like my feet are soft. But it's fucking warm now. Holy shit. Oh fuck. I used to be able to like dispense the heat through my fucking toes and my bottom of my feet, but now it's just staying in my body. It's like wearing socks the whole time. Oh my god, this is like wearing socks the whole time. Well, I guess the winter will be easier. Okay. I mean, imagine all of the horny. Anyway, I'm going to, you know what? We can remove the lewd filter. We're a wholesome streamer today, right? I'm a wholesome streamer today, right? I can remove the lewd filter. I haven't talked about sex a single time yet.
Totally wholesome.
Totally wholesome. Thank you for the 14th month streak prime. Hi, Megu. Hi. Hey. Konnichiwa, Rumi. So, hold on. Better. I think that we should meet up sometime soon. Havuga, 37 months Prime, thank you. Hi, Jane.
Awooga.
Havuga. I think we should meet up. In VR. At some point. Yo, I kept this thing. I had some other tattoos in the previous versions. I had scars before. I had the mark I always had. The tattoo here I always had. I had like a bat on a titty before. I considered putting the scars back, but I'm not so sure I don't want to do that anymore. Yeah, I'm in a different state now. You know, I'm a Gucci. I'm actually like feeling fucking amazing for some reason. What the fuck? It's crazy. It's wild. It's like wow. Alfuka. I don't think I can do it now. So maybe I can do it now. Can I do it after the stream? Hold on, let me think. I may be able to do it after the stream, actually. Cause like, I may have free time. So there's still some work to be done. So you know how the bottom, I don't know what the English word is for them, but like there's like a little thing that you put on the bottom of the wall that is against the floor. And you have like a little thing there that makes it not look ugly. And we put something there that has cables go through it, and shit. And it's not attached to the wall yet. So we need to like attach that to the wall, and there's a fucking wasp nest outside. There's a fucking wasps are like constantly banging against my window because there's wasps like right there. I can't open the window because otherwise I'm gonna fucking stabbed all over the fucking place. So it's gonna be like a fucking movie from fucking wasps. So yeah, I still have a bunch of stuff to do, but I don't have to do them now. Yeah, for the most part, everything's operational. So yeah. So yeah. Praise the sun. So, yeah, I have Signalis and Minecraft planned as like singular streams. I don't know how long Signalis takes to do. What do you want from me, Bank? What is wrong? Oh, okay, cool, whatever. Anyway, so, is Signalis like a 10-hour game? I may need to do 2 streams, or I need to log in. I have not played a game like that in a long time. It's like classic Resident Evil, right? Gameplay-wise. Ooh, fuck. Ooh, fuck. Puzzles. 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 Fuck. You can backseat me, please, just give me the combination, do it like really stealthy, like you're like you're like offering me like a note under the table, like really quickly, like behind our backs, behind the counter, just give me the fucking, answers, okay? I'll pretend that I'm, just help me out here. Help me out. Why not? Just help me out here. Why not? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'll carry you in Night Rain afterwards or some shit, okay? Or I'll carry you in Call of Duty. The shit I know how to do. I know how to click and I know how to swing a sword, okay? Puzzles is not my strong suit. Super smart sea slug brain. But one hint, like one of them maybe, like a tiny bit. And I want to hit me a little bit. You can help me play the game. You know, y'all say that now, but I fucking know the moment I launch Minecraft, y'all are fucking gonna be foaming at the mouth to tell me instructions. I swear to God. I know y'all gonna be foaming at the mouth to give me instructions when I play Minecraft. Have y'all been enjoying Undertale 2? I mean Deltarune? I mean Undertale 2? I mean Deltarune? I mean Undertale 2? I mean Deltarune? I mean Undertale the full edition and not the demo edition Undertale? I mean Undertale full edition? I mean Undertale 2? I mean Deltarune? Thank you. Nice of you to drop by. Hi, Alvin. Under the prequel series, I always believed that Deltarune was the full game and Undertale was like the concept of the game. Like how in movies there sometimes is like a short, right? Like in movie making, like Saw was a short movie which was successful enough to then make a full movie out of. And I felt like Deltarune was literally that, where the story was like cut into a short version of it, and then like a pilot, yeah. And then they actually got the finances to make the full game of Deltarune as intended, with the same characters and everything else and such. And I think that we're gonna notice that the Undertale story is going to be pretty relevant, I think. I don't know. It looks so far to be pretty fucking relevant in every fucking chapter so far. So, so yeah. That's how I always interpreted it. You're too long. You're too long. You're too wide. You're too slow. Hurry up. You're not wide enough. You know what's crazy? Like, okay. So, in this era of my stream, right? Like, everyone always interpreted me as like this massive bread bottom, right? And the thing is, like, I never saw myself that way at this time. Like, not even once. Like, not even fucking close, right? Because it was like, on stream, everyone treated me in this certain way. But, like, in private, none of that energy maintained in private when it became real. And I was more experienced. 95% of the time, I was more experienced. So, like, every time somebody would, like, fucking tease the fuck out of me on stream and I'll get like, oh shit. And then we would end up alone and I'm like, where's that confidence? Where did that confidence go? So I don't know. It's not my fault. You know, I it was this. It was like the meta at the time. It's like everyone was like treating me this way. So like, mm. I didn't mind. It was just funny. Damn, the light is really good now. I've never been down this alleyway before. Oh, it's a pool table. Nice. This is my homeworld now, by the way. It's pretty good. I really like it. You want confidence? I do like me some confidence. But I don't mind because I'm very versatile and I think I can fit almost any role.
Which world is this? Also, is this VRC Light Volumes?
38 months. Thank you so much, Aki. Hi. The world is called Japanese Blue Contrail Gunjo. I hope that helps. Hi. It's pretty. It is. It's so pretty. Let's do this one. Click. Let's do this one. If it's the nightmare. You can find this OST when you play Moocubus, the visual novel, on itch.io. Look up Moocubus on Google to find out the one and only Moocubus visual novel. Have fun finding the real ending to my game because I made it stupidly inconvenient to figure it out. Yeah, I'm not banned on itch, so like you can actually find me still. Crazy. The full move is happening this weekend. So, oh god, I like this angle. Oh my god, this is so nice. Yeah, the full move is happening, as in she's moving in on Saturday. So I'll still be busy this week quite a bit. I need to figure out how to baby proof things for the cat. I haven't owned a pet in a long time, so I don't really know what to do, but I'll try my best. I've helped taking care of dogs before, but like I never felt like that they were really mine, you know what I mean? Like, kind of thing. This is such a nice scene. I like it. I like it. Hi. Hi. Hi, everyone. Hi. 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 The Uh. So, what is the next stream on my schedule? It's Thursday, right? Or I think so. Wait, but normally I stream Wednesday nights. Wait. No. So I stream Wednesday nights actually. Because I have like an event where I stream at midnight Wednesday. Yeah. So I have mornings today, evenings tomorrow. I guess for each time zone, right? Yeah, I have to. Maybe I should do that. Like I do like a series of 2 streams for 2 time zones. Hey. I have like an idea of how I want to interlink like all my characters and such. I have no. I mean, remember how 4 years ago I came up with like the artsy verse or some bullshit, and I had like all these characters that were all like linked and such. Well, that never happened, right? So, but I know that I want to stay with these 2 characters. Like it's been a good 3 years for my alien. 4 years by my feeling because I was designing or writing that character for like since beginning 2022, right? So it's almost 4 years since that happened. It was January. So for me, in the last 4 or 5 years, the Moocubus and the alien have been on my mind nonstop. And I have not made a single new character that I think was good enough to replace either of them in that time. So I did make the elf girl, which I thought was kind of nice, but not really. I don't know. I don't know. I might revisit the elf girl at some point. I still have her as my wallpaper on my phone, actually, because I love how she looks. But nothing quite hits as well as Moocubus and Alien. And Moocubus is clearly more original as an idea than Alien, but Alien clearly looks visually more original than the idea of an alien, which is like a sea slug, you know? So, like, it's such a mixture of things that I have been figuring out for a while, but I just want to do both. I have always felt like I had to choose, but I don't have to choose, I think. I can just be both. So, yeah. The elf is interesting. I might definitely figure something out about her. There's also a 4th kind of like interesting character to me, which is my monochrome demon, my monochrome dragon demon kind of thing. And that one really does hit in an interesting way. But yeah, y'all like the elf, don't you? Like it's just, I would say that the elf is technically a 3rd character because it's the only other character that I introduced as a new main but didn't continue with. Like everything else I didn't introduce as a new main, but the elf I did. So I do think I have to make it I have to make some justice for the elf at some point. So yeah. I think it will be fun for sure. Marshy was a fun concept, but the actual, I think if I made Marshy, I would have to have a completely different outfit. Cause, did I announce it as, you're right, Santa. Oh my god, I think that's true. I did also add the personal avatar. I realized though that it became a little hard for me to always use that character. Or me, you know, because I guess I still have part of me that really likes to be a little crazier in VR chat with all these characters that I come up with. So, I think like for special events, I would like pick up the me IRL character. But for most cases, I feel like I wouldn't. Also, I don't have an afro anymore, everyone. I cut my hair. I cut my hair. It's I have the hairstyle of Shuri from Black Panther. Before she braided her hair, or after that, she has like this hairstyle where um it's cut short on the sides and has like this thing on the front. I have the same hairstyle as her. So there's still some of the afro in the front, you know? And it's still fluffy. It's still fluffy on the top. So yeah. It's still fluffy on the top. Okay, it was getting disgusting, okay? I kept sweating in the back of my head and I couldn't fucking maintain my pillows because of that shit. It was disgusting. It is hard. Okay, maybe with air conditioning would have been better, but like it was. I'm buying too much stuff that I don't want to get stained or ruined by like sweat and stuff in the back of my head, and there was nothing I could do about it. And it was so complicated that like I was actually wearing the afro once every 100 times I went out because like most of the time I just need to tie it up and leave quickly, and it was you know it was very difficult. So yeah. Anyway. Anyway. Yeah, I think that, do you want to hear a fucking backstory? So, I have made more Moocubus versions than any other character that I have worked on. Easily, easily, easily. I probably have over 10 different Moocubus versions. They're also definitely my most popular ripped avatar. like to this day, I still see people trying to get Moocubus characters that are like almost a year old, over 2 years old. It's like, damn, y'all really like that shit, huh? So I was thinking, so there are reasons why I made so many Moocubus characters, and a lot of it actually had to do with transitioning, actually. So I think Moocubus is a character that most strongly reflected my current comfort state, while Alien most likely reflected my current ability in making avatars. Because I think my latest Alien characters and such are some of the best avatars I've ever made, like avatars in general. And I think that it was always more about the looks for the alien character. I do think so. But this was not the case for Moocubus. I think Moocubus has been the character that I always added things on however I felt about myself at the time. This included tattoos, scars, proportions, titties, no titties, ass, everything. Everything was more about how I felt and how I felt about myself with Moocubus. This was literally kind of like my baby, you know, like my character that came out of like me, you know, like my ideas, my random shit, my fucking chaos brought this character to life. And it's not really the case with the alien. The alien was not really my design, which is fine, but there's a different vibe between them. Where with the alien, I feel like I want to look good. I want to like really vibe good. But with this one, I feel like it is reflecting me a lot.
Damn, the new model looks good.
Thank you. I think that this is the closest, personally, to my IRL model, even if I don't look the same. Because, well, the IRL model is literally just I me IRL. But that was actually kind of like a milestone where I was like, yeah, here, I'm comfortable showing this and maining this in some main form, right? And I got a lot of fucking reactions of the afro. Like, oh, you're the person with the afro off Twitter. It's like, goddamn. But I get bored not making fantasy looking characters. I get bored not making sci-fi looking characters. I will get bored not making crazy characters. Um, so like it's hard for me to maintain that. I can't just sit as human and just wear different clothes. It's hard for me to do that. Um, thank you, Monkey. So the reason why let's go over the timeline, right? Do you want to know the timeline? Um, Engagement bait time. Give me a umu if you want to know the timeline of Moocubus and why I made every version of it. I don't think I've ever said this before, by the way. Um, give me an umu. Hi, thank you. Umu, if you can hear me right now. Umu, if you can hear me right now. Umu, if you can hear me right now. Hauga. Hauga. So, I had a lot of reactions to me switching my Moocubuses up, you know? Let me change this angle a bit to be more aesthetically pleasing to me. There we go. That's nicer. And then camera's a little bit, yeah, it's like this. That looks good. Okay. So, I wanted to think about. Hi, Lula. Okay. The first Moocubus was literally just a one-day thing that was meant to be a celebration of the Chinese New Year, and I think it was the Year of the Cow. It was a one-time thing that I wanted to slap onto my model. I had someone help me with that, and that was it. That was it. I had an idea in mind of how to do it, and that was it. And that stream went fucking insane, and y'all went fucking crazy, and that's when all of this continued from there. Before the Moocubus, the character that I was making was just kind of a blank slate. There was not much color to it. White hair, white clothes, not much going on. Still kind of a demon, but for the most part, that's where Moocubus came from. It's just like adding cow parts onto a demon. It was meant to be like just a costume, and then it turned out to be a main character. So from there, I think I never stopped feeling like that character was that blank slate character that came out of me just doing what I felt like doing. I feel like this is still the continuation of that character, which is actually the direct continuation of the purple demon. So the reason why the purple demon stopped existing is because I felt like it was no longer a character out of my imagination, but out of everyone else's imagination. I felt like it was too much influence. And so this is the natural progression of it. It's also, I think, why I always struggle to recreate the original purple demon. I think my recreations are not that good. And I've seen other people do better, even. It's just like, I don't know. I've always struggled to recreate that character. But Moocubus, I did most of this in like 4 hours. Like, just like grabbing assets and guessing hairstyle and guessing shapes, guessing this, and it was good. I also, of course, have a fucking year worth or 3 years worth of Moocubus assets that I can just grab from that I've like edited in the past. So there was this thing where at one point I didn't feel great about stream chat. Because I don't know why at this point in my life I felt this way. I don't remember the exact reason. I do know, however, that I wasn't happy with stream chat because I felt like it was, you know, just sexualizing femboy person on the internet, and I felt like sometimes I wanted more. And whether it is my fault or not, whether it was how I portrayed myself or not, the truth is that's how I felt. And I remember very clearly unthickening my character. So like right before I came out, I removed all of my thigh sliders and like modifications to make my character slimmer and look less sexualized actually. And around this period of time, everyone started to be fucking more dominant with me and shit. So, and that's when I went like, okay, well maybe let's try this trans thing out, you know? I think this could be pretty cool. And that's when we added titties, right? So first titty cavature was added, and it was roughly like this. That first version of like the post coming out character, that's what this one is based off. This is as far back as I'm willing to go, pretty much, for this character. But there's a very particular reason why I'm going back to this one today and why it means something else now. Okay? This is really for fans, by the way. If you don't know any of my lore or have never been there, it might not be that interesting to you. But if you're curious, please stick around. At this point, right, I started very quickly moving towards bigger titties characters. I came up with the time skip Moocubus. I came up with this and that and that. I started having these Life 2D ideas. The first Life 2D was just this one, and then the second one was a big titty character and such. And then that's where it stayed pretty much the whole time. Every character afterwards was like pretty much like a giant big titty Moocubus and such. And then it stayed there until mid 2022 when I stopped using Moocubus, which was the case after my Moocubus game. And the Moocubus game was designed to kill off my character. I was pretty like crazy about that shit. Sorry. It was designed to kill off the character so I could be the alien, you know? I didn't understand at the time. I didn't comprehend at the time what my own actions were and where my own interests lied and why I did the things I did, because a lot of things that I did ended up just working without me truly understanding why they were working. So that's kind of the thing with social media as well, where like you get a big break, but sometimes you don't even know why you got the big break. And so it's hard to recreate what's happening, you know? So around this time, it was like a version of like current Moocubus, but with big titties. Pretty much that was how it was portrayed in the visual novel. And then the whole alien thing happened, and that was just me trying to look good and perform well. So that whole year, I was mostly trying to have a good voice, look good, be funny, just performative kind of thing. I needed to get things done that way, and I think that's when I slowed down the most, because I didn't know what I was missing. At the same time, I got more busy IRL, and so it wouldn't be until 2024 January that I started working on the next Moocubus character, which was a smaller titty character for a couple of months before I made her a big titty character again, like how it was in 2021. Which is still a popular avatar now, by the way. Like, I don't know why y'all... whatever. So, that character, I felt like was a little bit different. It wasn't quite the same as the 2021 character because it had long hair and such. At this point, I was not confident yet. The entire reason why Moocubus became big titty is not because, well, partially because I fucking like it. Tits are fucking nice, holy shit. It was also because I wasn't confident in myself and I didn't want to be seen as the femboy, right? So I over exaggerated all of the feminine proportions and behaviorisms I always had the behaviorisms, but I guess voice work and such. I exaggerated everything a lot more than I was able to do in reality, because I wasn't confident and I needed to have that buffer. And so my characters reflected that confidence or lack of as well. That's why I keep switching to the big titty versions, because it reminded me too much of like older stuff and such. So I do like but yeah, anyway. So the thing is that it would take another fucking year for me to do another Moocubus, right? Which was earlier this year, I made one very quickly, which was another big titty Miltina. And the only reason why I made that character was because Miltina is a fucking big titty cow character, so it's like slap some colors on it and some horns and it looks like me, you know? Like it was pretty like whatever kind of thing. But this one is now designed to be the most similar as possible to the earliest version, to close to the fanboy version, but not really, you know? Because my confidence has completely changed. Completely changed. You may have noticed all the gender videos that I've made recently and all these other things and such. With that, I've already changed my mind a little bit on things, but not completely. It's mostly still accurate. Right now, whenever anyone talks to me, my pronouns aren't even in my name anymore. It's just it just says assume. Just assume my pronouns. Just assume it. It's fine. So the reason why I say assume is because I like the idea that my initial impression on people is kind of like what drives that interaction. And I don't feel like I want to really make that a topic with people that aren't close to me. You know what I mean? So, and before I felt like I needed to put a lot of effort into getting that first impression to be she, her kind of thing. And now I don't feel that way, actually. I feel like I'm very much me. And if you hang out with me for about 15 seconds, and I put the word assume under my name, most people assume correctly based on my preferences. It is almost always like that at the moment. So it's like, regardless of voice, of character, of this or that, there are behaviorisms that I have that make people hesitate for a bit, you know? Which is fine. That's fine by me. I like it that way. It's good. I no longer feel like I need to reach a standard. I no longer feel like I need to reach a version of myself or a higher plane of consistency that I'm clearly not reaching. I don't feel like I need to do that anymore. And that has allowed me to look at this version of my character in a different way. Where now I'm like, oh, well, if I didn't really have these insecurities, how would I look like? How would I progress into today? What if I don't need to be more elegant, more this, more that, more this? What if I just do this for a bit? And I hopped on it. I made it in like a night, showed up with my friends, and like everyone freaked out. Everyone lost their shit. Everyone lost their fucking shit. And I was like, I didn't think this was such a big deal. I didn't think this was such a big deal. Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. And so like I kind of understood that there was something about this version of me that really, really appealed in some ways and forms. So I'm gonna explore that more. I'm gonna explore that more. So that was kind of like, I think, again, this character always reflects my state of mind. I think it always does. In the end, I worked on the eyes in a very different way than I normally do. Because, again, it's this character. This character always makes me not think about the looks, but about the vibes more. There's a completely different mindset that I have from from like doing avatars with the sea slug alien, because I only pretty much think about the visual, and I learned a lot more things. But with this character, it never feels that way. It never feels that way. Like, I don't care about the clipping. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. I don't care about this. It's just like, I'm looking for this vibe. So I was thinking about the eye color a lot, and whether I should have pupils or not. Because to me, when I first showed this to my friends, I had no highlights, and my eyes were blank like this, which is kind of like the default eye style that I have done for years now. Because happiness is a struggle sometimes. Okay, so it kind of suited my vibe enough for a while. But I felt like it was too much in this moment, so I tried to use the original Moocubus colors, which is a yellow eyes. But I feel like the texture isn't really holding up for that yet. I just want to revisit that at some point. Then I tried with pupils. I'm like, Then I tried with highlights and pupils and yellow. And like, In the end, I went for a mix of like highlights and kind of like blank eyes, where it's like, I think a natural progression of things where I'm coming back to life right now. I feel like I'm coming back to life from having felt a lot of different things over the years. And I feel like this is the right balance for me right now. And maybe there will be more life in my eyes, over the next couple of months. But I think I'm feeling pretty happy at the moment. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of like some of my thought process behind these characters. In that sense, this is clearly the better streaming character in terms of like how I present and how I feel about myself. But the other one is clearly the better VTuber, right? The better VTuber character that's more visually insane kind of thing. But I may not be as good as naturally coming off as that, pretty much. So that is, I think, some of the creative lore behind the Moocubus characters. How this is really what started as the purple fanboy turned out to evolve into this character over time. Ta-da! Thank you for listening to the lore. Hi. So, now that's out of the way. We're gonna have to figure out this new Twitch stuff, huh? I also feel like being when I was fully identifying as trans, I did think that it was particularly hard for me to express all of my thoughts and concerns. I don't feel that way anymore either. So I'm definitely more able to be more spontaneous and such. Which is again more of a thing of me being insecure about myself and such. Which I don't have anymore. Even now, like, I can tell my voice isn't like all the way up here, and I'm not talking like this at the moment, but like, I don't really care. I do a little bit, like, it's like nicer, but like, I also feel like I'll be able to talk less over time because it's actually harder for me to do that. Like, I'm not able to talk for longer than 2 hours or 3 hours. So I kind of want to talk longer with you, And I don't mind going down an octave or some shit to be able to talk to you a little longer. So, because you will all find me attractive anyway, won't you? Y'all would want to do shit to me anyway, won't you? Right? It's not a condition for you to like enjoy me, is it? I'm pretty sure a lot of you would fucking do so much. Regardless of it going over here or over here or over here. Maybe not down here though, but maybe like over here, yeah. Let's go back inside. That's not a problem. Oh, damn. Yeah, light volumes. This is nice. So, this is such a. I've been waiting for you. So, hey. Hey. Now all the lore out away. It's time to stop thinking of lore and history. It's time to enjoy now, isn't it? I want to make new memories with you. My goal is to create a new favorite stream. My favorite stream of all time was my 2022 subathon. It's by far my favorite stream of all time. And I want to do a stream that surpasses that one. Hi. It is my birthday in a month. Jeez. I guess we've been doing this for a while, huh? Pensioner? Hell yeah. So. You know, that's another thing actually, where it's like this mindset, by the way, where I don't fucking care what I do on stream when I am using a character that's just meant to represent how I feel. But I care what I do on stream when I'm creating a character that's meant to just look good. Weird, but maybe that makes a lot of sense. Like, I don't fucking care. Mm-hmm. Hi, I'm doing good. How are you doing? Mm-hmm. I brought this one back though. I think this would be fun. I originally removed this because I thought that it would be like weird to have this on if I'm like trans. But like in reality, one, I think it looks good. Two, I don't think it actually needs to be weird. And I think it actually still can hold up. And three, I like it. Mm-hmm. Hi. Mm-hmm. I like the light here on the floor. Mm. Hmm. So, hey, I might be older, but I still look younger than everyone, okay? I still look younger than everyone. And that will be the case for years to come. Okay, I will catch up to you in 10 years, but I definitely look younger in every single universe than most people. Okay, the only one who has me beat is like Safi, pretty much. I used to do very painful face treatments. Okay. I used to do very painful face treatments. I should do another one of those. I haven't done one in like 6 years or so. It's been holding up. So. Mm. But I've always been considered younger at any point in my life, you know? I think, yeah. Oh my god. You know what's crazy? I just, I just had a memory come back to me. Oh my god, how did I forget about this? Oh my. Growing up, people mistook me for a girl all the time. I mean, at the time, I wasn't very happy about it. Like, because it was like a point of like, of ridicule at the time, you know? Wait, what the fuck? How did I forget about this? I forgot about it because it really bothered me at the time. I think it really bothered me at the time. Because I was getting punished for it, kind of thing. Yeah, it wasn't until like 14 where that maybe stopped. Like until like 14, I think it was like every day or something. No, not every day. Just some people, I guess. I think it's because, but ever since I grow out my hair a little bit, it's like I've had similar kind of experiences recently, but of course I was getting punished for that, you know? Of course I was getting punished for that. Think about the year that this would be happening in. Um, Early 2000s. The internet just barely, you know. I think people were not having like people didn't have their own PCs yet at this point. They were starting to get their own PCs and such. No, it wasn't online. It was in person. Online. I intentionally did it. And online it was wonderful, and as all the counts and such. The Dreamcast released in 1999, so it was right afterwards. Think about the time between 1998 to 2004. I would say is a good period of time that I'm talking about right now. Yeah. So I just forgot about that completely. Like the main insult at the time was gay. Like that's how life was at the time. The main insult was gay. Like saying something homophobic was the accepted main insult for everyone. You know? Everywhere, including online. It was the main thing. Like being apologetic for anything in 2004, it sounds like a myth. I don't know what kind of experience that I don't know what that even is like from that in 2004 apologetic, huh? 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 Do y'all remember what life was like back then? When you were writing on chalkboards, when before they, I think when they were writing out the CRT cards to watch like Schindler's List and other World War II movies. And the TV was this tiny. Before they had projectors in classrooms. Well, they would bring out the projector cart for presentations and shit. I remember being taught what Google was. I remember my grade school getting computers for the first time when I was in grade 6 or 7. I think it's 7 actually. That's when people brought in computers for the first time. And then we learned how to Google. And the first thing the person next to me was Googling was like my name and referring it to pictures of monkeys. And then I punched him. And then I got in trouble. Smile. Ba-dum-ba-ba-ba. The trouble we were getting into was never really real trouble, by the way. The only trouble we ever got into was a minor scolding. And all of it was always like that, no matter what happened in the school, no matter how dire or how crazy or how disgusting. The only thing that ever happened was minor scolding. So nothing else ever happened. It was all very like small community moderating. People just go, don't do that. And then nothing happens. I don't think at any given point parents were ever involved with anything. Pretty much. Mm. Yeah, that was just, yeah. But just a reference. Like now, things are so different, you know, in terms of like at least what is talked about, what we're discussing, what we're doing online for sure. Holy fuck! If today's internet was in my blood at that age, I don't know how I would have. What kind of crazy things I would have been able to do. I don't know. I feel like I'm at this certain age where I was there for the beginning of a lot of things, but I was able to influence some things in my spaces before they became really popular and such. And literally was like that with VR chat too, by the way, because I was there really early. But that's crazy. I thought I would maybe want to be born earlier, but I don't feel that way anymore. What the fuck? I used to say some stuff like this in the past, like, I could have. This world would have suited me better if I was born earlier in it. I mean, later in it. I mean, but now I don't feel like I needed to be born later. I think I'm actually exactly where I need to be. I think I'm exactly where I need to be, actually. Yeah. Crazy. That changed. I used to feel differently. Cool. Crazy. Wilding. So. I never got into social media as like an IRL person though. Like never, ever, ever, ever got into social media as an IRL person. Like literally, I think Artsy was like the first real social media thing I did with Twitter. Yeah, that was like the first time I was active on a social media platform. It's 2018. Facebook was no MySpace was never popular in my country at the time. It was like we had our own social media and just never made one. Oh, by the way, check this out. Check this out. Guess what I have? Guess what I have? It's not plastic on the outside. It has like actual like material on it, like carpet. That feels nice and comfy. Mm-mm. I don't like the ugly plastic yoga balls, so I got one with like actual like fabric on it. It has like it's not completely circular either. It's like, well, it is, but there's like a little foothold where it stays like more in one place. It's more designed for actual sitting, so that's nice. Mm. What is this song? Let's see. Right. Oh, what this one? Ba ba da ba ba ba. Ba da ba da ba. God, you know, I didn't realize this until I talked about it on stream. You know that you help me realize things all the time? Like, I never realized the difference that I only looked at the alien as something look good, and this one only to some way to like express myself. That's where the originality came from too, like with the suit and such. Originally, it was to express my interest in something. Oh my god. Because there's like about 40 songs about Moocubus and there's like 5 about Alien. You know? And overall, they actually both have had more than 3 years to like, yeah, to like sit. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. You can see how thick my legs are now. Oh god. Like the fishnets? I think I'm gonna keep them. They're kind of nice. Like underneath this. They were always part of like one version of the design. Okay, so I have written several stories, but it would take too much to turn them into games without me spending an absurd amount of money. I don't really like they're truly fan projects for myself, right? Like I don't think that I get anything in return for making these like projects. And a lot of projects I do, I don't get anything in return for other than my satisfaction of having done something. So I haven't been able to like progress on that. Maybe if I could do a text-based novel that doesn't require a shit ton of visuals, then maybe that would be nice. The plan was originally always to continue making light visual novels, but I needed a team to do that. You know? So I can't do all of those things by myself. Yeah, yeah. I had a story for this where I actually am still making a video. So because I'm gonna put something on YouTube for this, I'll be like, it's gonna open like with the ending of Moocubus, and then it's gonna like stop and be like, so turns out demons don't really die, and like all of that didn't really go down that way. So anyway, vroom, here's hell, here's me. Welcome to my new cafe. It's called the Comfy Devil. And here we have special demonic beings from our very unhealthy soil, on something soil, whatever the word is, unfertile soil. And these demonic beings we combined with only the highest quality Moocubus milk, of course, down our family line. Welcome to Coffee and Burgers with Artsy. I had like this whole story in my head. Where I make this like cafe where I offer like drinks and burgers or something because I think it would be funny because cow. And yeah, because I like coffee. I actually like coffee quite a bit because I learned how to do that myself and with my own like espresso machine. And I learned that if you like, I can make coffee taste so much less bitter based on just pure technique. And I can enhance the flavor so much more based on just pure technique and such. And it's like, what the fuck? As long as you have fresh beans, you can do so much. And I've been making drinks for like everyone I could possibly make drinks for at any given point in time. And then I learned like how to mix drinks like cocktails because I like making drinks. And so like I would love to just like have like this morning thing, afternoon thing where I make drinks for everyone, and then this evening thing where I make drinks for everyone, and this evening thing where I make a drink out of you. But so, those are things that I do enjoy thinking about sometimes. You know what I mean? So yeah. Would hell coffee be stronger? It'll give you one hell of a good time. Yeah, actually, this is. How about this? Like I died and went to hell, and then so like I opened a cafe in hell called the Comfy Devil. I also thought it was called like an artsies or Moocubus or something, but I have something with the term Comfy Devil that I keep coming back to. I'm just one hell of a barista. Hmm. Maybe I should make some hell puns. Yeah, I think that would be fun to make some hell puns. Yeah. Now the question is, how often am I going to go alien mode if I'm vibing so hard on cow? I think so. My life today is still vastly different on the alien side, and God, the model is so good. Oh, the model is so good. The model is so good. Everyone did such a good job, and I think I did such a good job too. The model looks so good. Oh my God. It's crazy. It's still making Black Butler. Black Butler is such a weird anime right now. It's such a weird anime right now. Honestly. Like, first of all, I'm gonna vent. I'm gonna vent. Get fucking ready. Okay. First of all, there are not 24-minute episodes. I've watched the latest season of Black Butler. They are not 20-minute episodes. They are like 15 at best. every episode has like a fucking 2 to 3 minute recap at the beginning, and then a extra long 2 minute opening with a long 2 minute fucking ending. I think I haven't actually measured the ending. So in the end, there is no content. The episodes are like 10-15 minutes at best, and there's flashbacks within the fucking episode. So how much new content are we really getting per episode? Like this little. Might as well watch a 10-minute short on YouTube, because that's how it feels like watching Black Butler right now. So I'm just like, okay, some episodes are half decent, some episodes are fine, and some of them are just like pure gooner bait, which is really awkward considering the characters. But okay. Okay. Mm. Mm. Not that I mind Gunnar Bait normally, it's just like sometimes it's just something's a little weird, you know. So okay, I don't know. It's just weird to me. I watched the whole season. It was fine. It was fine. It was not bad. But I feel like they're cheating. If you only make 10 minutes per episode, you have not much to fuck up on, right? It's like oh, the anime is good because you just don't count the flashback sequences, the recaps, the openings, and the endings, so they can make a good episode with 10 minutes of content. But that doesn't really count, does it? Like, does that count? Can you really count that? If Naruto, Naruto used to air these big episodes, and they were filled with flashbacks too, but they were horrible animation, and it was a horrible experience overall after like a certain point, because it was so bad to watch it, and so the argument is like, are we happier watching huge openings, huge endings, huge recaps at every point, plus flashbacks, to have better 8 to 12 minutes of animation, 8 to 12 minutes of content? Or would you actually want the full 21 minutes of animation and content if its overall is worse quality? That's the question. So, because an opening is 90 seconds, an ending is 90 seconds, right? So it should be 21 minutes of animation. Pretty much. I guess in the end, it does end up feeling like it's the better option if the alternative is shit animation and shit pacing, because it sticks in your head a lot, doesn't it? I will say though, I almost dropped Demon Slayer in the first season because of this. Where I didn't like the sleeping lightning person. I always forget his name. There was an episode that I thought was half of it was old content, and I was so annoyed that half of it was not new animation. And I was like, "Ugh, well, I'm wasting my fucking time." And at the time, I was like kind of annoyed at it. But I was like, "Alright, fine. I'm just gonna ignore this character. I'm just gonna ignore this issue and just keep watching, whatever." And I end up really liking the show. I end up really liking the show, of course, in the long run. So yeah. Mm. Like, oh my god. There's no reason for them to recap so fucking much. I just watched this episode like 10 minutes ago. But yeah. Pretty much. I have not seen a single episode of anime this season. I've seen some episode once, and that's about it. I haven't watched anything I've been meaning to watch. I haven't seen Panty Stalking. I haven't seen anything actually. Um, I don't know when I don't know when I'll give some time to myself to watch anime. I don't know. I just haven't seen anything yet. I've seen some couple of episode ones and twos and such. I guess. Mm. Yeah, Panty Stalking is out now. I haven't checked out it. Yeah, like I said, I haven't checked out City Stalking and anything that's airing right now. I haven't seen anime in like at least a month or so. Yeah. No, I watched the Devil May Cry anime. I did that. I watched the Devil May Cry anime on Netflix. I did do that. I was curious about that one. It's fucking weird. It's fucking weird. Can I do an impromptu? Okay, we're changing the music. I'm doing a review. I'm doing a review. I'm doing a fucking review. What do I do? What do I do? Which one? Which one? No, no. Actually, we do this one. Impromptu review. Can we have Imu in chat? Imu. Imu, if you hear me. Impromptu review. Imu. Devil May Cry, the Netflix show, is fucking weird. Okay. Spoilers. Slightly. Not too much. Some anime have Gunner bait. This is not a Gunner bait show. It certainly has bait though. And no other. You know what else it has other than bait? Politics. A lot of fucking politics. I don't know why there's so much politics in Devil May Cry, but it is certainly a political anime. It is, America is evil. America is evil, right? Demons. Okay, spoilers. America is evil. Demons are actually the good guys. All the demons have nice backstories that make them to be victims of American intervention. And in the end, America does a bunch of war crimes and invades the demon world for their resources and enslaves the demonic people. Until Virgil shows up to be the hero. And then credits roll. Dante becomes captured and is cryo-frozen by the Americans, and their weapons are split and apart so that they wouldn't be found by Dante if they would ever wake up from the cryo sleep that they put him in. Lady is an American soldier that was this orphan hitman that was, you know, I hate demons, and then finds out that the demons are actually not that bad until like she realizes that the main villain is someone who she like discriminated against and killed, was part of killing their entire family. And so she's like, oh no, it can't be you. Oh no. Well, then they continue fighting. It's just weird. It's so weird. It's so fucking weird. It's so fucking weird. Like the original anime wasn't maybe that great, but at least it was Devil May Cry. Like, I don't know. And then like Dante never beats Lady, by the way. Dante never beats Lady. Dante loses to Lady the entire show. The entire show, Dante loses to Lady. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like there there is no fucking way. there, there is no fucking way. Like they did him so fucking dirty. They did him so fucking dirty. Like this is the character that canonically in the games fucks up everyone all the time and messes around because he is so fucking OP that he doesn't need to take anyone seriously. He's just that OP. So it doesn't matter. Here he messes around and loses. And it's like, huh? Huh? And he doesn't even think he's a demon until like halfway through the show. It's like, I guess I don't remember how it is in Devil May Cry 3. Does Dante in Devil May Cry 3 know that he's a demon or half a demon? Like does he know in Devil May Cry 3 that he's half a demon? I don't remember 2005 that well. It's clearly hinting at season 2, by the way. Like the way that they're hinting that Lady's father is still alive because of the experiments and other things like that and shit. Yes. He doesn't know he's the son of Sparta until halfway through the show. I don't know if that's how it is in Devil May Cry 3 again. Hell, but yeah. The best character by far in the show is the villain, the rabbit. Like the rabbit is the only cool character in the show, in my opinion. I think if you made a show just about the rabbit and didn't call it Devil May Cry, maybe it would have been cool. But yeah. Hi, Glovey. So yeah, if you didn't call it Devil May Cry, and like, maybe, you know. The first game is not canonically the first game. The first game canonically is Devil May Cry 3, and then Devil May Cry 2 is not canon. Devil May Cry 4, I think, comes out either it was 4 before or after 1. 4 might be after 1, and then 5 is clearly later. Cause Virgil is actually in Devil May Cry 1. He's a boss, you know, like he's a demon boss because he fucking loses in Devil May Cry 3 and becomes like this demon boss. He's like Nero Angelo or some shit. Yeah, so the show wasn't, you know, that's the thing. It's like the show is called Devil May Cry, right? And in Devil May Cry, it's about the fact that devils can cry too. And I get what they did, and they made it so that, oh, the devils are like the refugees that have families and they are crying, and the devil that is crying is actually the villain. It was about Dante being able to cry because he is part devil. It was about Dante's journey when he loses this mother figure in Devil May Cry 1, and this meme goes like, you know the meme where he yells into the fucking sky and goes, light! Like, that shit was actually, it's silly, but that's kind of the point of the title of the fucking game. Also, his bar is called Devil May Cry, isn't it? No, Devil's never. I know. I think the name Devil May Cry was adapted after the story, and that the name wasn't Devil May Cry at the beginning of DMC1. But he doesn't even have his guns yet in the anime, or his bar or anything. He doesn't have any of this shit, right? So it's like, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Can I use an image of me in a VR chat map? Yeah, you can use an image of me in a VR chat map you're creating, sure. What kind of map are you making? What kind of map are you making? I've seen myself in VR chat worlds before. I've seen ripped versions of me on. VCat has someone in my model on like one of the walls. It's not me. But whatever. Would I recommend watching it? If you're a Devil May Cry fan, you'll watch Devil May Cry. I think if you like Devil May Cry, you'll watch it. No doubt about it. If you have played Devil May Cry 2, you will watch Devil May Cry. Okay. We have had Devil May Cry 2, DMC, Devil May Cry, the reboot. We've had people take over the reins of Devil May Cry and make it all kinds of weird shit since 2001. This is not any newer for Devil May Cry fans as myself, because I have been playing this genre, this game, this fucking franchise since fucking 2001, I think, or 2002. So, if you're a fan of the shit, you're used to this. I'm used to this. Yeah. So, at least it's not Halo live action. At least it's not Halo live action. At fucking least. Okay. Want to boost promoting a VR chat group? Oh, Wooga. I haven't actually been to VCat. Should I check out where that booth is? Just to see. Just to see. You know, partially, like, I thought about making this about a month ago because I was like, yeah, I really like that old stuff. I can make a new one right now. Kind of thing. That was kind of like how it started, but yeah. In a way, I have to thank them for the motivation. But yeah. Halo was such a weird fucking show. Oh my god. It is always these directors that go like, I want to adapt a story that I want to tell within this game franchise. And I don't understand why rights owners and such. I guess I do understand. Because you can make a no-name show with the exact same plot and the exact same story. But if you do the same thing and add popular characters franchises from a game industry, you just have more people viewing your shit. They may rate it lower, but your view numbers will probably be higher than if it was a no-name thing in the first place. So I wonder if it actually benefits them plus like if you count everything up and minus, I wonder if they're actually making money because it's just popular more and more people watch it. So, why adapt a property they don't care about? That is actually most of the live action stuff. The Witcher is another example, right? There is clearly some ego happening, right? Where directors are taking jobs. It feels like that's what it is. A director takes a job, and the director needs to maybe doesn't like the source material, or thinks it's silly, and so the director has a story they want to tell, and just uses the characters however they see fit, with some minor references to the game and such. And so it's like, okay, why would people allow this? I assume somebody is making money. Somebody is making money along this chain of events, right? Somebody is gaining something. Because I don't believe it makes sense to do something without any fucking benefit to anyone, right? Somebody is gaining something. Something is gaining something. I actually think the One Piece TV show is good. I actually think the One Piece TV show is fun. I also think I like the new Fantastic Four movie. A little bit off topic, but yeah. So I like the One Piece TV show. I think the Koreans adapt manhwa and webtoon and such much better though. I watched this show called Weak Hero, which is an adaptation of a manhwa, which, oh my god, it was so fucking good. It was so fucking good. Oh my god, it was so fucking good. But that was not fantasy, right? So it's a little easier. That's IRL. So I will say one thing. Is that one good thing came out of the Devil May Cry anime, which is the fact that the ending theme is my favorite part of the Devils Never Cry theme song from Devil May Cry 3. And I have been humming that song for like 20 years. And it was very unpopular, and there were no covers of it on YouTube other than like one person. But because the ending is now a ending in a popular show on Netflix, it has like dozens of covers and dozens of attention to it. So, damn, I'm actually happy because of that. Because now I could listen to it in various versions that I never was able to listen to before. It's the part where they go like, "Bless me with a dream, da 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 da." You know that part. It's poggers for sure. So, Hauga. Alright, so review of Devil May Cry, Netflix. It's about America being evil. It's not about Dante. It's about Lady and America. Dante is barely the main character in the show. In fact, it feels like Lady is the main character in the show. Actually, it feels like the White Rabbit was the main character in the show. Lady May Cry, I don't know. Lady doesn't even have her fucking scar yet, and I don't know. Thank you. So, this is a watch if you like the drag. If you're a Devil May Cry fan, you can have some fun with it. If you're not a Devil May Cry fan, the political stuff will be really distracting. only focus on the White Rabbit story. The White Rabbit story, I think, is actually kind of cool. I think the White Rabbit is actually kind of a cool character. I do like that. I like them a lot more. Like if the entire show was about the White Rabbit instead, versus like humanity or some shit, that would have been fucking cool. I could have gone without the Dante lady storylines and just made it about the White Rabbit. But yeah, that's not gonna happen. So, um, call it a watchable out of 10. Yeah, that's gonna be my rating system. It's gonna be like great, watchable, and then some negative shit. I'd say it's watchable. Yeah. I think the Fantastic Four movie is great, by the way. I liked it a lot. Um, I am very biased towards the themes in the Fantastic Four movie, however. If you don't like the themes in the Fantastic Four movie, you'll hate it. But if you like the themes in it, then you'll love it. I think the message of it is really nice. I think the scenes and the technology of it is really cool. I think the way that they focused on the characters is really fun. I think there's one questionable scene that I don't really know why that is what they chose for that character's moment. Like that seems so like there's one character in the show that's one of the main characters. No spoilers, by the way, no spoilers. One of the main characters in the show gets significantly less, I feel, important time than the other characters in the show. And that one character every character has like their moment. And that character's moment is so. That's it? Huh? That's it? I don't know why that is your story. Like person A has like all this shit happening. Person B has like all this shit happening. Person C has like all this shit happening. And then person D is like religion. And I'm like, okay. Okay. I guess. So that was weird. But other than that, I'm like, it was cool. I liked it. Yeah. I will say that I think that they realized that that character didn't have as much like interesting screen time, so they did have a lot of scenes together with the other characters, but they never had their own moment for themselves that I feel like they were really like interesting in. Other than the first solo scene that they had, I think that was kind of like that was fun. I wish they continued upon that idea, but yeah, that's the only thing that I thought was weird in the movie. Hi. So okay, I think Fantastic Four is great. Should watch it. If you don't like sci-fi, you will not like it. If you don't like 50s technology mixed with sci-fi, you will not like it. If you do not like Interstellar, you will not like it. If you do not like Alien, you will not like it. Probably. You could probably not like Alien and still like this movie. Never mind. But yeah. Okay, so what other things have I watched that I can review for you? So Devil May Cry, watchable at best. Fantastic Four, I like it. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the rating. It's gonna be I like it, watchable, bad and frustrating. I think frustrating should be the last, like the lowest level. Like frustrating Not great. Frustrating, questionable, watchable, and I like it. What do you think? I want to do like 4 levels. Maybe. Like 4 levels. Huntrix I liked I think K-pop Demon Hunters is great. I think K-pop Demon Hunters is great. I watched that one recently. It's great. Your bed is too comfy. Your butt deserves all of the rest it gets, Glovey. Your butt and your thighs. Outlaw Star, I don't know. I don't think a rating system is necessary. No, I think it is. I believe that there is a value to reviews, but there's a bigger value to review styles, right? As a video creator, as a content creator, to have your own kind of way of like coming to a conclusion that people can make sense of. If you have fans of your show and someone has watched your show for about a year and wants to skim through one of your videos in 20 seconds by going to the ending, and they hear me say the summary with like one of my 4 ratings, they'll know how I feel about it. It's about creating a show with a set pattern, and I think that ratings are pretty much essential with that. Because any other way you need to like fucking elaborate it. You'd have to watch the entire video. And honestly, I don't always want to watch the entire video. I'm sure you don't always want to watch every video either. So skim through sometimes. I'm okay if you skim my video sometimes, okay? Hi Cherry. I'm doing great. So what have I else watched? I think K-pop Demon Hunters is I like it. It's great. I like it. So what else? What else do we have that came out recently? I have watched again. I've watched everything before this season of anime. Most movies I've watched as well. That's fine. I don't see a problem with that. That's fine. In the end, if someone skips the video, then that's what you get. So. Let me think. What other cool things? Well, I think for games, I can say the same thing, but except for which will be playable. I think Doom: The Dark Ages is playable. The gameplay loop gets better over time. It's just like... Hi. Good morning, good morning. I am streaming quite early, aren't I? I hope y'all can understand. I do need to stream a little earlier these days. Time is different for me now, and I have a lot more different responsibilities now in life, so I cannot really stream in the same times I used to. It has to be either earlier or much later, and I do like earlier more because I get so tired sometimes, you know. But yeah, I will still do my night streams tomorrow, though. Tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah. It's at midnight, so that's no problem. So, Name a piece of fiction that I can review if I have seen it. Name a piece of fiction. Are you curious about me in any way informed my opinion on some piece of media or some game? I may not know much about recent games though. I tend to not be able to play AAA titles very well. I get so distracted, or I don't know. What is that? Servamp? I have no idea. Yeah, I completed Night Rain. I didn't play all the new bosses. No, I did actually, yeah. I haven't beaten all the new bosses. The latest one I haven't. I have about 40 to 50 hours in Night Rain, maybe 50 to 60, 40 to 60 hours in Night Rain right now. I like it. Did I play Clear Exposition? No, I have not. I have been recommended that game a couple of times now. Night Rain, I think, is definitely a game I like. I like it a lot. I have always been biased towards roguelike type of games. Having an excuse to launch Elden Ring again and again is very nice. I like that. I do like that. There is a part of me that wants to kind of mix Elden Ring Night Rain with Elden Ring base form, where if I install a mod for Elden Ring Night Rain, like how you install mods for like Risk of Rain 2, right? Like when you beat the game of Risk of Rain 2, normally you sometimes try to add some mods and some silly things, maybe get OP in some crazier ways and such, right? And I think in Risk of Rain it's really fun to do that. Now in Elden Ring I kind of want to do that too. And I thought about just like having like no time limits, just being able to roam around the map, kill everything and such, and just like be like OP, and then just like fight against bigger enemies or bosses and such, and just like keep it going. Like maybe there's gonna be a mod where there's like a looping system, like like a Risk of Rain, where the enemies keep getting stronger the longer you loop, and then there's no 15. This would be awesome. Like in Risk of Rain, there's no limit to how strong you can get or how strong the enemies can get until it gets exponentially insane in terms of health bars, right? So like imagine in Elden Ring that after you go through the first few nights, you just loops back, but you keep your shit and then you get more cooler stuff and such, and like maybe make it a little bit faster kind of thing. Like that would be a really cool mod, something that gives me like an endless mode. You know, or that makes you feel like kind of crazy strong. And then when you're really like getting a god run, it's like, whoa, you're like fucking just one-shotting shit and going crazy or something. And then eventually you won't one-shot shit anymore because like because of the time limit, it like exponentially makes everything stronger, like in Risk of Rain 2. So I would love a Risk of Rain 2 style mod for Night Rain. But yeah, that's definitely something that I would be really happy about. Steins Gate review. Wow. It's been a long time since I have watched Steins Gate. Have I played any visual novel? It's called Moocubus. You should download it. This is the one I played the most. I think it's really cool. I used to cosplay Steins Gate. That should give you the answer. I like it. I like it quite a bit. I used to cosplay Steins Gate, yeah. I used to cosplay Devil May Cry as well, by the way. Hell, that's hence I'm definitely been a fan of these franchises for a while. In case you just came in, we were just talking about Devil May Cry like some time ago. I was Dante and Okabe back then. The thing is, like, I would cosplay as these characters, and I would have like, I'll be dating the person that the characters are canonically like totally into, and they would be cosplaying the other partner. Pretty much, that's I've had that several times in my life. So yeah. Mm. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. I remember the whole. Have a forgot. I should be doing multi streams. I'm gonna probably be multi streaming from now on. I forgot to do it today. I was super busy yesterday, but yeah. Hey. Thank you, thank you. Hey. So, yeah. What time is it? 3:40. 3:40, 3:40. How much power do I have left? Enough. Stretch, 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 stretch. I was gonna add like a dollar symbol on my hair. I haven't done it yet. I need to find the right like dollar symbol, like in the meme kind of thing. Hey. Hi. Crazy, don't you think? I think today's video is gonna be about. I'm gonna make it short about the Devil May Cry part of the stream, I think. I think it'll be funny. Could I edit that in under an hour? Probably, yeah. My goal is to make one short every day at least. I probably won't upload it as a short though. Yeah, I just upload it as a normal video. So yeah. Give me 1 second though. I have great news. Oh my god, I have great news. Here we go. Okay. So, am I good? I'm a little bit mangled up. Ooh, camera, careful. I don't want to go through my clothes. So, the thing about renovations is that they require furniture, right? So, some of you may know that I have nice chairs, or at least one nice chair that I use for my back, because I don't want to have pain in my back. I have a nice bed because I don't want to have pain in my back. Now my shoulder is kind of fucked. I can't do much about that right now, but I also wanted her to have a better chair because I hate her fucking chair. So when she moves over with me, I told her to throw away her fucking chair because it's horrible. It looks bad. It's not ergonomic and it's horrible. So I just got a wonderful deal on a really nice chair, and I think we just closed the deal because I just got a call. So it's kind of cool. I think we're gonna make her pretty happy with it. So yeah, it's an embody from Herman Miller. I think I got a really good deal on it. More than 50% off. Let's go. Now the condition lottery will play in because it's used, but yeah, we'll see. Bum, bum. Hi. So. Okay, so what should we do more? It's kind of cute seeing you all like here again. My poor neck. I've been practicing boxing. Like, I've been practicing boxing so much recently. Neck pain. Wee. I wonder who's online now. Oh, God. There's almost nobody online now. Ah, fair enough. It is that time, isn't it? I had this idea that I would like stream public rooms, but like with like a 2-minute delay to stream, like 1 to 2 minute delay, so that like no matter what happens, I can always cut it before it comes live, you know? I was gonna figure out a way how to like cut it in a way. I guess what I could do is like do like a minute. And every time something happens, I like cut, and then it goes black. But I will lose the whole minute, which is fine. In result of not getting banned, you know. Thank you. Have a good time. He'll like this old text. Classic text. It's TV time. Delta reference. Hell yeah. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Hey, thank you. Okay, so let me pull this in. Right. Any games y'all looking forward to? I got into the Battlefield beta. I normally don't play Battlefield games, but I saw everyone getting omega excited for it, so might as well get and join in and such. What else is there? I might play Lucy. I might play Guilty Gear again. It's been like a while since I've done that. Yeah, that's about it, honestly. I've been playing some more. Oh, I've been playing more Overwatch 2 again. You know, I know some of you liked my Overwatch 2 streams. I was getting more into it. So yeah. Hey, what's up? Hmm. Oh, Nick. Yeah, I was getting more into Overwatch 2 again. I don't play rivals that much, but sometimes I do. I mostly play rematch now, huh? Yeah, I play rematch right now, I think. Just kicking balls. Just kicking more balls. Ba ba da ba ba. Ba ba da ba ba ba. Ba ba da ba da ba. I think there are franchises that it's like a new Halo or a new Call of Duty or a new Street Fighter or a new something else, you know? There are just some things that have proven to work and have a lot of fans. It's one of those things where, like, unless you've already liked it thus far, it probably isn't for you, right? Because in most of these franchises, if you're at a certain age, right, you've probably had about 10 different opportunities to play the existing franchises that exist right now. That exists now. You probably had 10 different chances to try it out. You probably had 10 different Street Fighters, 10 different Call of Duties, 10 different Battlefields, 10 different Halos, 10 different whatever, right? So by now you know what you like, I think, right? And the only time that will change is if you have a friend or partner of some sort that wants to play something with you that you haven't really been into much yet. And that gives you maybe a new chance to give it another try. But on your own, you're probably not going to change your mind, I think. You know? If you're completely new to these games, then it's a different story. But for most of us here, I don't think any of you are new to anything. Like, I don't think anyone here is new to fucking anything. I think y'all have tried 100 different things already. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, joke's on you. You know how to use the Pirate Bay. Next song. It's great having a library of songs to pick from. I think it's true that most of my interests end up being quite indie. And so they always die down or become unpopular enough or something, or literally die, or the devs do something stupid to them. Or I actually feel like, do you think that patches and balance changes are designed to balance the game? Or do you think that patches and balance changes are designed to keep the image that a game is alive and to bring people in because there's a patch, so to keep them playing? I truly, because every single game, every single indie game that I liked playing got balance patched into oblivion until nobody played it. It's like, even Overwatch was like that, for a while until they switched things up a bit. Hi Momo. I just don't feel like it's interesting, for a lot of cases. It's like, I just don't care. It's like, oh my god, that's RSTF2. So the issue I have is like, which game, which multiplayer indie-ish game didn't get patched into oblivion? Like, that's like Melee. Technically Smash Melee, right? Ooh, sorry. That is not the communication of devs or the players and how it's being actually perceived. People don't look at patches as ways to keep the game fresh, I think. People look at patches as ways to fix an issue of balance, right? Keeping the game fresh would be by introducing new characters and things, and these new characters may cause balance issues, and therefore the balance patches are seen as things that are a problem of the game being solved. But what I'm talking about is balance patches as a way to feign new content, a way to like make it seem like you're doing something when you're actually not doing anything. So I also think that I think that when you look at things like Melee, it's an example of what happens when you have a game with 20 years of meta, and how in these 20 years of meta, it kept changing. It kept changing. The players kept getting better, and it kept changing. It kind of breaks a lot of. I think it's a really good thing to like look into, because like, turns out you don't really need the devs to do the work for you. Although sometimes I guess it speeds up the process, you know what I mean? It also depends on who your players are, you know? Some of your players are so vastly disconnected from their usual player base. Like, I would say that if game devs are, you know, taking advice from like pro players that have been retired for the last like 10 years, they are so vastly different from the average player. You know what I mean? Controller users, mouse and keyboard users, everyone is so different. And that's something that I learned about Street Fighter 6 actually. Is that how in Street Fighter 6 the ranking system doesn't actually start until you hit Masters. And so you have like a normal rating system where you can go from rookie to like master, and in a relatively normal way. And then once you hit master, that's when the actual like chess MR system comes into play, where you have like a certain amount of points that you gain and lose, and you take the points from each other. So it's like an economy of points that is spread between each other. And when you're really winning a lot, you'll gain like very little for winning and lose a lot for losing. I'm actually very familiar with this system. I used to play indie games with this sort of system, where like what would happen in the end is that everyone who got really good stopped playing. Like, they stopped playing ranked because you have like the high points, and then once you hit the points, at some point you just didn't play because it was like unsustainable. Of course, there was no real decay at the time, but I'm not sure if decay even works in this context, but yeah, it was interesting. At the time, it worked fine. It was a little bit exploited in a small community. I'm not sure if it's exactly the same as they do it in Street Fighter, but it's interesting because they have now two systems where it's nobody new is going to reach that far, but everyone experienced will reach that far and has their own metagame there, kind of thing. And so things like that. And so I should probably not sit down. I keep forgetting the angle is dangerous. So I want to. I don't know what game I want to invest in other than Rematch. Rematch is fun. It's. Do you still play a game for 5 hours a day? Like, can you still do that? I've never been able to do it, by the way. Even when I was serious about something, I could never play for 5 hours a day. Like, the most I could do is 3. Unless it's VR chat. Like, the most I could do is 3 hours. It's so hard. 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 I don't know how. I don't know. I have been this way my entire life. Okay. I thought hi. I genuinely thought that having 1,000 hours in a game is fucking insane. So like, hey, I spent like 250 hours on Modern Warfare 2 in 2009, 2010 when it came out. And it took me a year, it took me a fucking year to have 250-ish hours in Modern Warfare 2 when it came out at its peak. And I was playing in my feeling every day because I thought it was a really cool game and I really liked it. But even then, I could not play more than 1 or 2 hours at a time. It's like, how? Ugh, I could never, you know? Like, I couldn't do it. And so, even when I got a game with over 1,000 hours, I still couldn't play more than a couple of hours a day, and it would take me years to get those 1,000 hours. And the only exception to this is VR chat, a social game, or like fucking Discord. You know what I mean? I can't. I just can't do it. And this holds consistent in every game I play. So, it's not an old person thing. It's been like this since I was like 10 years old or some shit. I could never do it. I have never done it. I have never done it. The most hours I have in a singular title is 1.5k. That's the highest I've gotten in a singular title, 1.5k. And I think if you count Overwatch, it's probably more. But it took me 10 years to get there. You know, it took me 10 years of Overwatch to get to like maybe 2,000 hours or something. Or a couple of thousand hours, maybe. I don't know how many hours I have in Overwatch over the last 10 years. I don't think it's more than 2k. I think it's probably more like 1.5 in 10 years or something. Yeah. So I have never been able to do it. Okay. And I know that I'm like, reputation wise, I've always been considered a very, like, I guess, talented player or a skilled player because I pick up things and usually end up performing pretty well and better than like people around me and such. And so I've done a lot of gaming streams and I've done pretty well on them, all things considered, I think. I'm better at aiming and such and other things that I may be better at and such. But I do not have the dedication to get better than that. I do not have the dedication or interest, probably. Hi. Thank you for the 6 months, Raptor.
Yankee Stan.
Hey.
Artsy wave artsy nom.
So it's so hard for me. I've never been able to get past that point. I probably just value something else more. And it is just simply difficult for me to value or to be as interested in it. It might just be like a mental issue. Like after like an hour or two, I just get overstimulated and just want to fucking do anything anymore. Maybe it's that, you know, maybe after 1 or 2 hours, I just get too overstimmed or something. And I'm just like, that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. What would I look like if I was a person that could dedicate 10 hours into a single game every day? I think I would be able to. I think I would be playing it for a living then. Yeah. I think I would be probably. I wouldn't accept anything else but like being like a top player because of the amount of hours I would spend in it. I would need to. I would need to really enjoy it. One. And maybe get something out of it? Yeah. Good afternoon. Hi. Hi. If I could log in 10 hours a day, I would probably be playing Counter-Strike. That's it. I think I would be playing Counter-Strike if I could log in 10 hours a day. Yeah. I would be playing Counter-Strike, probably. Fighting games, maybe I would be playing fighting games actually. I don't know. Because fighting games feel like, I think fighting games are the type of game that more than any other game on the planet, like the type of game that it is, you benefit from just playing the game, like in practice mode, right? More than any other type of game ever. Like maybe other than Fortnite, where Fortnite actually does that too, where in Fortnite you can practice building techniques by yourself. Like games where you can just play the game in a room by yourself and get better at it, and where the hours you spend on it are like directly going to be impacting the results of things. I think those type of games are like, there's like number one being fighting games, number two being like maybe Fortnite building, number three being like aim training maybe. But in most games, there are so many mechanics that overpower aiming because devs don't like aiming. I don't know what it is about devs and hating on aiming, but they don't like fucking aiming. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. They hate aiming. Every fucking dev hates aiming. Oh my god. Am I a social gamer? Maybe so. I have been crazy before, but yeah. I think I just have more fun doing it differently. Yeah. Is there a racing game that has an actual esport? Is there any esports racing games actually? I always considered racing like a broken genre for these sorts of things. Like in terms of the games at least. Yeah, we are definitely talking esports though. This is definitely the main topic. Gran Turismo? Certainly not in the public eye. Like it feels, I guess if you know, you know, otherwise I just don't know, right? I know there's a movie about Gran Turismo from like people who like won in like esports tournaments and then played real like Gran Turismo or real like racing. Turbo League? What is Turbo League? I have no idea. You mean Rocket League? Formula 2 sim racing? I've never heard that before, but that sounds cool. Checkmania? Checkmania is not a multiplayer game, is it? Like the real like competitiveness of Checkmania is like getting high scores in like laps, in maps, I mean, and then comparing scores like a leaderboard system. Rocket League is a football game. Mm-mm. No, I'm pretty sure that I think that like racing and like gaming has never really like popped off in esports. I think it's because like in real life and in racing and games, once you have the lead, it's like not likely for it to stop, right? Like when you min-max everything, like it just the skill cap just caps out kind of thing, you know? It's like one of the reasons why Mario Kart is so popular is cause like it's omega casual. It's like omega casual. It is designed for people to have fun when you're in last place, kind of thing, you know? But like esports racing, you fall off, you're fucking done for. Like you lose the match. If it's a 5-minute lap, you lose it in the first 30 seconds sometimes, and then you just can't recover. There are no recovery mechanics in a racing game. So, yeah. If there were a esports racing game, you'd have to come up with some kind of mechanics. But then it becomes like also casual, you know? Like it's hard. I don't know what I'm talking about completely though, so I would have to do some research on what racing esports is like right now. I haven't seen anything personally. Um, I guess if you make it exactly like the way it is IRL, with like, yeah, with the way Formula One racing is really popular now and such. But yeah. So yeah, kind of crazy. Different song. I'm not sure. Yeah, you can only win if the other player screws up, and the skill cap is so low that it just balances out. Yeah. Competitive Mutsumi. They're just not interesting to watch, you know? And in IRL racing, there's still like a lot of plot twists happening, I guess. But again, I'm talking out of my ass. I don't have any research on this, so correct me if I'm wrong, please. So yeah. Da-da-da-da-da. And of course, having like a racing sim, like the amount of people on this planet that have a racing sim, it's like, it's so inaccessible. It's so completely inaccessible that, yeah. It's like having an esports in virtual reality. It's not gonna happen. Because the Olympics tried. People tried making VR esports. It's fucking weird. There's just not enough players. There's not enough people, you know. There's too much lag. There's too much this, too much that. Speed of light isn't fast enough, unfortunately. You know. I watched some of the Excel thing. That was actually interesting. I don't know how they did it, but like the announcers were like so excited. The announcers were like fucking crazy about Excel. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? But that's probably like really, really hard, you know? Like the I don't know what the skill cap is in Excel, but it's probably pretty high. Just like how chess has an insane skill cap, or like Tetris has an insane skill cap, right? Like as long as the cap isn't like reached yet, kind of thing. But yeah. Da 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 da. Yeah, so. Let me check Discord real quick. Okay. It's bad. Nobody wants to watch VR Taekwondo Olympics. Why? Why? if it's not a multiplayer game that's commonly accessible and everyone is playing, why would you watch that? You know, like why would you watch that? Like Excel is kind of like this weird, huh? What's happening? It's kind of interesting, but like the Olympic Taekwondo event where like every single move requires a VR reset. Like after 4 or 5, I'm clicking off the video. I'm sorry. Some people may want to watch it. I certainly can't relate. Mm. I think there's like a threshold of like entertainment that needs to be reached for it to be like something that works. Mm. I also think that it's something that requires new people to be able to join, or just a huge amount of old people, I guess. In the end, if the game is well designed, people will innovate things themselves. Melee is one of those things where all the unintentional bugs resulted in so much innovation from the players. Yeah. And the skill cap is so high that you need to be like mentally insane and not develop strain injuries to maintain any sort of lead, you know? I should just get fucked up all the time. I guess, I don't know. Some people... I do think that Melee was such a getting fucked up game. Like, genuinely, every Melee community I've ever seen in real life was just a getting fucked up, getting drunk, getting high community. Like, ain't nobody trying to really get fucking time. It was just a getting fucked up place, pretty much, while playing Melee. That was really the Melee community at the time for me. I was talking about being in the Melee community some years ago. Oh my god, Tori Bash. Holy shit. That's some time ago. It's getting a little late. I've been streaming for 3.5 almost. I had a good time though. Hey. Tomorrow night, midnight CET. So that's in 7.5 hours from now, plus 1 day. So tomorrow night at midnight, I'll be doing another stream. And so if you have some issues being here in this time zone, come over into the next time zone. Yeah. I'll be in this avatar again, having some fun. See you about something again, okay? Let's hang out some more. I would love to hang out with you more. I think I'm gonna, I'll open up the lobby here. If y'all in VR or whatever, I can just talk for a little bit longer, maybe like 30 minutes or something. And then I'm gonna just relax, get food, charge VR, get ready for the night. I still have to do some work maybe. And tomorrow I'll be out and wasps. Getting rid of wasps, important, yes. Let me think. Yeah. I'm paying someone to do it. I'm not gonna do it myself. So this is a new Twitch patch, huh? Let's see. Everyone was reporting less viewers and such, all those things. I think we're in the expected range of things. I didn't really promote stream that much. It's pretty early. I think we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We didn't lose anyone, right? Y'all are still there, right? Did we lose anyone? You wanna do a test? If every lurker typed Umu in chat right now, does the view count go up or not? Does the view gonna go up if you type Umu if you were lurking so far? Let's do a test. Let's do a test. Hi. I've been down by far. I can't see it in real time, so let's get an ending song here. Ending song. What is this? Oh, you know what? I like this. Let's do this. Wait, there's 250 people watching? I thought it was like a 200. Oh god. My shit's so out of date. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that Makari? Hi. Yes. It's the classic. Except for... Yeah. Yeah. You want some milk? In your coffee? Mm-hmm. Hello. I was sad to go. I am happy that I got this stream for you today, everyone. See you tomorrow? Tomorrow at midnight my time. So that's gonna be like 6 p.m. CST? 6 p.m. Yes, about 6 p.m. CST. 12 midnight CET. You too. I hope you're doing okay, Makari. It's been a while. I love this song. Oh my god. This mix is so fun. This is such a fun mix. What the fuck? I forgot this one. I have this folder of like all of the theme songs made for me, and it's like 43 items. It's probably more like 50. Like 50 songs at least. Oh my god. How you can tell I've been doing this for fucking years. Right. I only see 220, by the way. Y'all see 275, I see 220 on my list. I don't see this number. What? I don't see this number that you're all talking about. Oh my god, you're right. On the webpage it's different. Yeah, for me it's... For me... Huh? Yeah, for me it was 220 and 210. So there's like 50-ish people that I don't see on my end, but you all see it. That's interesting. Okay. Maybe it's like... But... Okay, so when I said everyone type Umu, for me, there were there were 210 people watching when I said every lurker type Umu. And now you're saying it went up to 275? Or was it never at 210 in the first place? Huh? 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 That's weird. That's weird. Alright, well... You know what? There's a way we can do this. There's a way we can solve this. It's very simple, okay? There's a way we can solve this. I'm just gonna assume that you're there. I am gonna assume that you're here for me as much as I can be here for you. No matter what the silly number says, no matter what everything seems to be, I'm just gonna assume that we're having a great time together. Whether you're here watching, or I don't know, jerking it or something. You know, like making a sandwich, I mean, obviously. So, no matter what we're doing, we're here together, right? I love you all so much, everyone. I'm gonna hop off now, and I'll catch you soon. Tomorrow night. Let's hang out, okay? Bye-bye. 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 Can I do a thing? Yeah, I can do a thing. And then I'll do like a thing here where I like make everything like blurry or something. Like I'll do this and then I just like yeah, make it blurry. It's cool. Should be blurrier than that. Whatever. Bye bye. I wonder who's streaming. Oh, you know what? That's cool. You know what? Let's do a raid. I haven't done a raid in a long time. Good night.